Hey guys, we've been working off of Derek's phone because mine wasn't picking up anything, but there's a lot of beautiful automobiles here today. We're at Jenean. It's just right off of Parker. Take Longs Avenue and just come up about, not even a quarter of a mile, and you'll see the big parking lot, man, and you'll see all the cars and a lot of things happening. So we have a young lady here. We have seen her. This is not a young lady. Okay, so we're going to turn the camera around, and we're going to go right here. So we've been trying to track her down at all the shows, but she is a pretty popular lady because she's always talking to somebody, and we can never get a hold of her. So first of all, tell us your name. Jenean, pleasure finally to get the chance to talk to you. Thanks for chasing us down. Like I was telling you earlier, this is what it's all about. This is how we want the show. We want you to come up and say, hey, I finally got you guys, so let's go talk about my truck. So first of all, tell us about the truck. Tell us the year of the truck.
It's 1954. It has a 56 grill on it, but it is a 54.
So you were telling us that it's kind of an iconic truck. Explain.
It's got a lot of history. So it was my dad's truck, and when he died, it was primer gray. Which when he bought it, it was primer gray. When he died, it was still primer gray, and it had been a hole in the seat, and he'd blown up the engine in it. He put turbo on it, blew it up, and that's where it's at when he passed.
I said, a hell of a guy.
Yeah. And I said, Dad, well, if you should pass before we finish it, I will finish it. So.
And here it is.
And here it is. It took me 4 years, but he had a lot longer than that and never got this far. So.
Now, throughout hearing stories from everybody, we understand that you did a lot of the work or most of the work yourself.
How'd you guys know that?
Well, I'm telling you, you might be more popular than we are because everybody we talk to and they're standing around the truck, they're like, oh yeah, man, she done all this work herself or the biggest percentage of it herself. And kudos to you. I mean, that's awesome. Now, was you right by your dad's side all the time when you were young and you learned about it that way?
Absolutely. And I have a brother who didn't inherit any vehicles because he wasn't in the garage with my dad.
There you go. There you go.
So girls can do it too.
That's right. So what would Dad think of the truck today?
Oh, he's still with me. He's still in that passenger. Every time I do a burnout, that's my dad.
Looking to be in the same building.
Yeah, exactly.
My dad was a character, and so one day we went to try to get it fixed one time when he was alive. And they pulled me and said, you got to talk to your dad. And I said, why? And they said, because he won't listen to us. And I said, well, okay, what do I got to talk to him? He needs to do the brakes. And I said, okay. I said, Dad, they said you need to do brakes. And he looked at me, why? I don't need to stop. I only need to go fast. I never did the brakes.
But you did. Yeah. Well, so what made you take this path with the truck? I mean, the color combinations and stuff like that.
Well, it's funny. That's part of the story, too. So if you look down in here, my block is actually orangey.
So yes, exactly.
Did you notice it? Yes. Creamsicle orange, he called it. So he was wanting to paint it creamsicle orange.
Oh.
He had started putting the engine in, but died before he did. So that's so they had painted it. So I keep it that color because it reminds me.
There you go.
It gives it a funny story why my engine is a different color.
Right. Yeah.
So that was the path he wanted to go. I did not want to go. And in some ways, it was best, because now I know he's up there smiling and liking the choice.
Sure he is. Sure he is. And the Serpentine belt, what a great setup it is.
AC.
Yeah, AC.
EFI on there.
Yep.
I mean, you set it up perfect.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's got some power.
It squeals the tires pretty easy. He does it a lot.
And that's what you tell the cops. And then you get away with it.
We won't say how many times, I didn't know it was illegal to squeal tires.
Well, they kind of frown on it, but hey, if you get away with it. Yeah, my foot slipped.
Well, my dad did.
Yeah, exactly. He's just riding with me, and he reached over and stepped on my. Exactly. Yeah. Well, let's open up the doors and look inside. And I love the light blue pinstripe that complements the darker blue and the silver. It just brings it out. Oh, did you really? They did a fantastic job on it.
In 45 minutes, I ripped that out. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's just
So when I got it, like I said, we had the old cardboard door still. It was no carpeting. It was all everything was just ripped apart. Because my dad didn't. I'd say, Dad, when are we going to do this? Oh, I'm not worried about that. I just want to go fast.
Yeah. I'm into the motor more than I'm into it.
And I kept bugging him, Dad, I want it to look nice. So, yeah.
Well, you've accomplished that job.
Thank you.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
I did the whole interior myself. I freehanded the seat. I didn't use a template. I just took the old layers and layers of seat covers that were buried underneath there like time. It was like every decade.
A tree,
you got
every
another
ring.
one.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you did a good job for your first time. That was your first time doing something like that?
Ever. Yeah. I did the door panels during COVID because I was bored. That's
Yeah.
what I started with.
No.
And then I did my seat.
Would you ever tackle another job?
I actually have done several.
Oh, Debbie, well, cool.
Commissioned me to actually do theirs. I was like, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
See, you're becoming more of a celebrity than you really think you know. And I love the hubcaps. Just
this was my dad's doing. So these were something he had put on there, and I said, I like them too. So there's some things. My dad, if you look at my steering wheel, I parsed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad made that.
He did.
He was a machinist. We had a CNC machine in our house at a garage.
Oh, wow.
He milled that, or he laid that and then milled the whole and made that whole thing himself out of.
Well, I'm going to go in and kind of show them that right fast.
Isn't that cool?
And again, just kind of paying homage, keeping that stuff, with your dad.
And I don't have power steering on here for that reason. Because it kind of, it's kind of cool.
The
not
Rob
having
Fowler,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Armstrong steering.
Oh, picked
I love the Ford logo in the center of the seat. That's beautiful.
Yeah, did you see my visors?
Yes.
That's the truck's name.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So I take it your dad was Floyd.
He was.
There you go. Like my truck is Bob, because my dad was Bob.
There you
Yeah.
go. So you know about how this goes.
Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. Guaranteed. And you got the billet aluminum. The latches here are for the tailgate to go down.
I have
That's nice.
So this was custom. I did not make this.
So now we got into so now we know the story of Floyd. So
That's
now
right.
It opens it up so much more. And then again, the pinstriping on there now. So.
And see, we have talked about this so much, and we were like, okay,
Who's Floyd?
what's going on here? Now we know the story.
Yeah.
And like Paul Harvey said, and the rest of the story.
Yep. So now the truck's named Fast Floyd.
Fast Floyd.
I'm just worried about going fast.
Did you do the bed work, the work in the bed and stuff, the wood?
Yeah, that was my winter project this winter. I did that, redid the whole bed in here.
And you took it and gave it that grayish color, and that's really kind of because everybody goes with either the oak look or whatever, and that's such a different change, and that's really great. I love it.
Thank you. And I'll give you a little secret. I just took a sealer and I just took a little bit of gray paint and mixed it in my sealer, not sure if it would work or what it would even set up or what would happen. And it came out really nice. It showed the grains still. So just a touch of gray paint in the sealer itself.
Like
That's awesome, man.
Song, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I am so stoked that you finally found us and we got a chance to talk about Floyd. I really am, because it's just such a cool story. I mean, these are the stories that we love, right?
Family.
The family, the history.
Staying in the family, just paying homage to it. It sounds like a great guy, because anyone that puts a turbo on their truck and blows it up.
Especially back.
Yeah.
And what year was that when he did that?
Oh, actually, he probably did that in about 2000, I would say.
So in 2000, how old was he?
He was probably in his late 60s.
See? I love the guy, man. I don't know you, Floyd, but I love you, man. I love you. Yeah. Oh, I bet you so. Yeah. So I bet you there's a lot of pictures that you have of him as a youngster, and he was like the dude.
He had he had cool cars.
Yeah.
We had a 68 Roadrunner. We had a Mustang, a 65 Mustang Fastback. We had cool cars.
Right. Was there anything else you want to talk about, Floyd? I mean, because we could stand here and look at Floyd all day long, but we want to hear your stories. We really do.
Well, and I learned along the way, sometimes the best thing to do is learn how to do it yourself.
Sure.
Not because they always, but sure enough, I pay somebody a lot of money that I can either take a year to get your thing back or whatever, or it wasn't done right. You're like, if I can do it for free if I want it not done right,
And learn how to do it,
myself.
yeah.
Right.
So it was a learning curve. I put a new rear end in it because it was geared really low. My dad he put a 411 in it. Yeah, so I couldn't take it very far, so I changed
So with
it
this
out.
torquey motor too, I bet, yeah.
Yeah,
That's stroker in
that's
there.
torque. Oh yeah.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Really well, but, yeah.
I love the story about the block and the color of the block. It's just so much, like you said, every time you look at it, you remind you of your dad.
Oh, yeah.
And I can know you can picture the day that he did the block.
Yeah.
And so when you walked out there and he had that block painted orange, what was your first thought?
Well, he was debating between purple and orange to paint this truck. And I was like, oh, okay, Dad. Dad Orange, creamsicle orange, he called it. And I was like, great. But it was his truck.
Sure.
Okay, Dad. But the last time before he passed that I saw him actually get giddy because he loved his truck and he loved things that went fast was when he had the pipes done on this truck. And he was literally giddy. They had it up on the rack and he was like, because this guy's pretty cool pipes.
Yeah.
And he was so excited about that. I always think of that I'll never take those pipes off. Everybody's like, my husband has ridden in this truck 2 times. He's not a car guy. He says it's too loud and it's too bumpy. And I said, quit saying that. You sound like a girl. And I will never take those pipes off because my dad loved those pipes.
Right.
They are staying.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you very much for taking the time and tracking us down. Number one, you are now an official lug nut. Okay. Whether and like I tell everybody, you've been waiting for this day your whole life, and the only way you get this sticker is to do an interview with us about it. So that's a one and only. And so we got some other stuff for you. You can put them on your toolboxes or whatever. And we just we really finally we got together and we found out about Floyd, and it's thank you very much.
What a great story. A cool truck and a great story about it. Sounds like even a greater guy.
Yeah, he was very cool. And last time when I don't know if you guys saw the little comment on Facebook, but I was going through your post, and you guys, just as you walked away, he did a good rebuild, and I went, he's so cute.
Well, see, we don't know, but now we know. So thanks for correcting us, and thank you for like I said, for talking about it. Yeah, it's exactly. We wouldn't have known. Yeah, guaranteed.
And now we do, and so do you.
Guaranteed. Another great story, man. Oh, I hope so. Are you going to be in Parker next weekend?
Yeah.
Are you going to have Floyd there?
Oh, Floyd always goes.
Perfect.
Yep.
We'll be around, and you can come up and say hi to us at any time.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Sounds
We're always approachable, guaranteed.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, I'll give him that microphone.
Okay, great. There you go. You guys have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Awesome, dude. I mean, and she tracked us down. That's what I really love, man. I really love that.
I'm just so happy again. We've seen the truck a few times, and now to literally hear the story about the man the truck's named after.
Yeah.
Being in the family, growing up, helping dad in the garage, stuff. Like
Yeah.
that, so it's super sentimental. So it's again, the kind of stories we really like.
Right. Hello, Kevin Rudder. Glad to see you're watching us, man. Yeah. And then the other day,
I was thinking of taking a little break here, but I see this.
I just want to do this one right fast because I was at the Home Depot, and I think this is the truck that parked next to me at the Home Depot when I had Bob parked up there. I'll have to search my pictures and find out. But I did leave some stickers, but I don't know if it's it or not.
Might be the truck that put the stickers on and did burnout.
Yeah, maybe so. He's like, who's these guys? I'm going to show them putting stickers on my truck. I didn't stick them on there, but just a great little old truck, man. Just beautiful. Look at that grill, man. Look at those headlights. The customized bars they did for the headlights and stuff, man.
Let's work our way back. See what this guy wants to talk about. I'm assuming it's his.
Hi, how are you?
That's you and me, right?
37. Is this your truck? Okay. Well, would you like to talk about the truck? There you go. That's all that matters to us. That's all that matters. All right. So, my name's Roller. This is Derek. We have a show, and in fact, let's just do this. Hey, guys, we'll be right back in a minute. We're at Jenean here in Aurora. We're doing some interviews. We got some great interviews. We're back on my phone now. We were on Derek's, so you'll see the first part of the interviews off of Derek's phone. He'll have those posted up already. You can go check them out on the site. But we'll be back here in just a minute. I'm Roller.
I'm Derek.
And we'll see you in a minute.